June 14th, 2025. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. What are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about North Kansas City tonight, about an intersection up there by World's Fun, by Ameristar. It's always psychotic. I'm going to show this. And, of course, 23rd Street over there by that Fisca station, there was still stuff going on. There was a car sitting there with its lights on and homeless moving back and forth. Anyway, let's show this real quick. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, now what you're looking at is down here. If you went to like down here by Burger King or the Waffle House and you were coming back here, or if you were coming back from World's Fun, because if they dump out, usually if you're going back southbound, usually you would get back, cut over across whatever I guess this is considered up here, 435. And then you'd come back this ramp this way to get back up on 435. But this intersection, it shows one lane like back here where this bike is coming across. The second lane over here is showing like a left-hand turn lane. But this ramp, it's got a sign way on up where it's a merge lane. Now this makes a big problem. This makes a big problem even for the 18-wheelers that come through here. And I see people all the time. I've seen wrecks here even. But tonight this biker come up way excessive. You know, I have no... I wouldn't shed a tear if one of them got run over out here, the stuff that they pull, because they're not, you know, they always say share the road. They don't share the road. They take over the road. We're going to show that. But on top of that, I was going up this ramp, and he comes zooming up only maybe 6 inches from the side of my vehicle here. But I want to show this. Hold on. All right, guys. So I want to show this. Now, this is what it looks like from where the bike and that truck over there off to the left. Now the truck basically is in this lane right here. Now there is another lane further even on over, but you see this arrow is showing that like a left-hand turn lane, like only. And this is only showing the only lane to be going straight up, which is really freaky. Now hold on, guys. I'm going to show, see, I want to show this how close this guy came when he come up. It doesn't, like I say, I'm going to show this from the dash cam, but this was from my body cam I had on. And this is how close he was. And then he turned off the other ramp because we were going on up to Ameristar, and he was heading back towards, like, if he was going towards, like, up there by Harrah's or whatever, that way he was going. But I wanted to show this, so hold on. All right, guys. So this truck is going to cross over. It's not going to make a left-hand turn. And like I said, that is the same. Hold on just a second. This is the lane the truck's in. And it's going to go straight too. It's going to go straight. It's not going to turn left. So it is a very confusing intersection. And like I say, there's been a lot of wrecks there. But on top of it, like I say, I'm going to show this real quick. So hold on, guys. Now, okay, wait a minute. Go back here. Well, there's a guy right there. And like I say, this is how close he was the time he come up around the side of me there, right there. Now, that's crazy, guys. I mean... And then they boo-hoo about all these motorcyclists getting run over here in Kansas City. You know, there was just this one this last week out here, out down past 40 Highway out here, that hit a parked car. He died instantly. His bike exploded on impact. There was a car that was sitting alongside the road that wasn't occupied. And this bike, it blew up. And that was just this last week here in Kansas City. You know, I mean, that's insane, man. That is insane. So hold on. All right, guys. I'm going to show it here. See, he's moving on, man. And then they wonder why these guys get run over out here on the road. I mean, you know, insane. I'll let you guys watch this for a second. See, he's going on out towards like Harris out there off to the right. Crazy stuff, guys. All right, guys. So then when we come back here, 435 off 23rd Street, I noticed off to the left, there's one of those gals that's homeless and stuff, is walking off to the side here by over there by Fisca. And then there was that, let's see if I'm gonna put my cursor right there. It's kind of hard to see, but anyway, she was dragging her stuff. But then on down, you see, you can see it a little bit better right there. See if I can lighten this up. It might help just a tad. Let's go back a hair. Yeah, I think you can see right here. But then we're going to go on down, and like I say, where they deal those drugs and stuff. See if I can get this. Hold on, guys. Just a second. All right. I'm going to show this. I slowed it down a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. If I can get my mouse to work. There's a person right there. Let me back this out. And then we got our car sitting over there. Oh yeah, see this? See this? Yeah, buddy. That's where they all, you know, these locations are just a constant. And this is where like you'd see 10, 15 of them out of like 3, 4 different cars over here. It never stops. The drugs never stop. Stuff keeps moving. But anyway, like I say, this vehicle sitting off one side there, and like I say, this gal here, I think she's homeless. We passed her before. Now, hold on, there's another one. So it's coming up there too. This was a guy over here, and a lot of stuff. Still a lot of stuff going on, but you know, these people aren't always the ones that they're not driving the fancy cars. Well, no, because they ain't making the big money. They just use these people to move some of the drugs and stuff. Not good, guys. Not good at all. But when you guys see that, hold on. So another day here in Kansas City on a Saturday night. All right, guys, I'm back. We're going to wrap this up pretty quick here. And Friday night when I was up there at the casino up there was a gal that was hanging off the parking garage. And they said that they had I guess somebody had tried to enter Ameristar with a gun. I don't know if they made it through there or not. I guess they probably didn't. Why I'm bringing this up tonight is because when I went to the scanner, the thing went off, basically. Scanner went off, which I find kind of strange because I go through the same kind of system out there at Kansas City Zoo every day. And just had my keys. So maybe they got the sensitivity turned up on those. What do you think, guys? I don't know. But anyway, it's another thing to be aware of. Ameristar, you definitely want to watch, like I say, off to that side where they don't let the trucks park anymore. There are still vehicles that are pulling off to that back road back there. Why they've left it accessible to just everybody, I don't know. That's just weird, man. I mean, I could see if they're wanting to service that or mow or something, maybe that, you know, they would block that off, but why would you want to go back there, way back by the woods, back over and back? I don't know. Kind of weird, kind of strange, I think. Anyway, guys, just a couple of things tonight, and there'll be a lot more to show here down the line. Anyway, keep your eyes open. Stay safe out there.